Seems like a fun bet.
Yep. Has everybody finished watching it yet? I couldn't do it. My internet being dumb. I didn't want to risk fucking shit up by trying to. Fairly simple for the most part. Basically, range is going to be stacking up out here around Moon. I'm not sure how far back they need to be to start, but they're going to stack out here. I know I'm within 40 yards, so this was close enough. And then they're just going to move up before the clap, and move up, second clap, and then reset back to whatever the starting position is going to be, which right now is boom. Tanks will be on Skull, melee will be on X, tank swap at 3 stacks, and then the big thing is going to be dodging the reverberations, which are going to be a pain in the ass, because they always are, and then stacking, playing musical chairs. Once we get the musical chairs down, Chris, you want to explain that a little bit? You were talking about it more. You've got a better understanding, I think, than I do.
Okay, so basically a bunch of runes are going to appear on the ground. It's not one for every person in the raid. It's a set number, which is more than whatever we have in the raid. When the runes spawn, every single person in the raid needs to hit one of those runes. You can't double up. It's one person per rune. Joe and I were discussing a couple of strategies we may employ for it. We were talking about numbering them and just having people like assigning them, which may prove more difficult, or we can just have people go to their closest runes, or as Joe is describing, more of a gas station mentality, where instead of pulling up to the first available pump, you pull up to the furthest pump. It's just going to be one of those things where we have to figure it out and figure out a synergy for the runes. But from my understanding, it's a mechanic that if you are not in a rune or you are in somebody else's rune, you're dead. It knocks you up into the air, basically into orbit, and when you come back down, you're dead. The only way to mitigate it is anything you may have or someone else that is aware enough to help you mitigate that fall damage. So, in my opinion, that's going to be the biggest issue for us, is figuring out where people are going to be hitting runes. It's basically like... What's up?
Don't break them before the ability ends.
Yeah.
So basically DPS your own rune down to like right before it dies, so don't kill it, and then help out the people around you. Make sure you don't kill those, and then once the ability ends, you gotta be able to just basically one-shot it.
Yeah, you want to make sure tanks are priority to get broken free first.
Hey, Chris and Joe, one thing that they talked about in one of the videos, the healers need to be in the middle of all those things so they can have range on everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to have them spread out evenly for the most part, but we can do middle as well.
No, they show the heals and the range clumped together.
So
no, that's fine.
Right before the rune stage, they stay clumped together to move as a group.
So I have some friends that are running this on like Heroic and whatever else, and basically they said that the easiest method they found was to basically have people go to their closest rune, right? So, for example, if you lay out the rune table in front of us in the middle of the stage, melee would be going to the top left runes closest to them, tanks would be going to the top right runes on the field, and then your healers and whatnot would basically be taking like the center, like back area. It's just, I think it'd be easier to assign rune slots for people, but it's something we can figure out as we go. I mean, it's already 10 till, so I want to get some, a few pulls in before we call it a night, but it's just one of those things to be aware of. I think that's what we're going to have to focus on the most. I think that's going to be like the big issue for us, but obviously don't get clapped. Dodge the little energy ball things, whatever the fuck they're called, and that's pretty much. Yeah.
Yep.
We're stacking for the Shattering Earth, right? Rune. All the rangers stacking for the hand.
Right. For the clap. Yeah. we're gonna all ranged and melee, ranged and healers will stack on Moon initially. Once the clap starts, or the rune pops on the ground for the clap, that group steps forward outside of that rune. Second one pops up, they step forward again outside of that rune, and they'll clap, and the ranged group resets back to Moon.
Yep. And keep in mind that the, again, I already forgot what you said to recall, Joe, but the little energy things will happen in between those runes. So you're going to have to kind of balance between those. Like dodging those and moving forward and making sure you're not getting clapped.
One thing that we haven't mentioned yet is his cone ability that does the shattered earth in a straight line back, basically. We need to dodge that as well.
Which should typically always be straight down the middle.
Hey, mark Kieran for us, please.
Where's he at? Where's he at, Kieran?
Seriously,
Found
I
you.
don't know.
can't miss him.
Where's that
Biggest
guy?
in here.
Oh, did you call me fat? I think you just call me fat.
Yeah, fat, you're big bone. Come on, man, get it right.
You're fluffy. Let's do
Yeah,
That was just weird.
there's fat, there's
Alright, everyone.
fluffy.
Wait, Kratos is... What's up, dude? Okay, never mind.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go, 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 go.
About max range right here for healers.
Yeah, this guy hurts, by the way. It's a lot of damage. The mechanics are less complicated, in my opinion, but he makes up for it in damage. See, Aelith almost just got his... Yep, Aelith's dead.
I think we need to do a taunt on that slam. So we get me up.
That's the one that we have to get away from each other, I thought on.
Right.
Yeah, 15 yards.
Use a cooldown.
Damn.
I rolled right through a fucking reverberation. That was totally my bad. So wipe it. Let's do a reset. Everyone die. Oh, here's the rune phase. Every practice runes. Go.
5,
Look at runes, look at runes, look at runes.
3, 2.
On the bright side, no about the clap.
Oh, you can stand in any room.
Alright, so that's basically the rune stage, and it's over, and everybody needs to be out. So it looks
Yeah.
like you got a couple of seconds before he does anything, or am I wrong?
No, you do.
Oh,
No, that
yeah,
was...
there's the stone.
That was,
Alright,
I
wipe
think
it.
there's so many of those down there. Just grab the nearest one. That's probably the easiest, in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks like we should be fine as long as we do that. Everyone had plenty of
That was
time.
the whole fight.
Pretty much. Obviously our biggest issue was the tank damage initially, so let's address that for now, and then we'll worry about runes later. So I'm pretty sure you guys both died before rune phase, yeah?
Pretty much. Well, I died, and then, because there was nobody to taunt off Wamp, he died.
Alright.
So are you wanting to taunt before the slam?
No, I'm thinking after it we can do a taunt, just to help, mitigate that damage after the slam, because he puts a debuff on you that oh,
I just
good
drew ads,
job.
sorry.
It's alright, let's kill them. They're easy, they're small.
That's why they can't have nice things.
Yeah, because it actually looked like you died on that first slam when we separated.
I don't know that we were that far enough apart though, and I don't think I had a cooldown.
Do the slash range 15 for that.
Yeah, we were far enough apart. I had the range up.
Alright, thought maybe it was. Did you have a counter for the slam, ramp?
I didn't have a counter. I'm going to look this time to see if there's a cast bar for it.
Right. Says there should be a timer for it. Alright, we all ready? Do a ready check? Let's go.
Hey, Joe.
The floating moon is too
It
far.
says you guys should both run away for slam.
Yeah. To get it, that's to get max distance. Because the further we are away from each other, the more damage we.
Well, actually, it says the more further away from him you are, the less damage you take.
Oh, is it from him?
It's what it says in Dungeon Journal.
Is that better for Moon? Okay, I'll try that. Is Chris back yet? Okay, yeah. Kromog slam ability deals less damage the farther away players are from his fists when they slam onto the ground. So I was pretty much underneath him.
Bam, right to the face.
Max damage range.
Aggro on him, though. I don't know if you can actually avoid that.
I think we'll be alright.
We can try it.
I'm gonna drop my transcendence out here.
Alright,
Took you long enough.
dude! You call for ready check.
Right after slam all taunt.
Alright.
Right after I say I'm gonna go get a drink.
3, 2, 1.
Go, go, go.
Beware. 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 Destruction.
Oh god! That's so much damage. Get to your
Go, 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 go.
5,
I'm actually gonna stay out.
3, 2, 1.
Destruction. Doom. Agur. Beware.
Heal Mad Max! Crazy!
Beware. Destruction.
Taunting.
Beware.
Oh, heal way up!
To dust.
It's so much damage.
Beware.
I think the healing might have to use a cooldown when we get wrapped up in hands.
Nothing.
Probably gonna hurt.
Alright, let's wipe it and get one more pull in before we call it.
Gotta make sure to kill all the hands. Gotta make sure once you're out of your hand to go help and kill all the other hands before you go to the boss. Those hands have to die ASAP after the channel is done, Thundering Blows.
It looks like we had plenty of time to kill all the hands, so yeah. As soon as he's
Yeah, we
done
had
pounding
healers
his
still
fist,
in the hands.
Yeah, you're gonna have to prioritize healers to get them out. Like if you're out, go find healers and get it done.
I did stay out to see how that works out, because that was one part of the strat on a couple of them, was one tank stays out, so I was able to survive the fall, and then yeah, can go get the boss. But it looks like he cast that breath on the raid regardless.
Well, it's gonna hit the raid regardless. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole point was to stop him from casting that breath, because I thought he only did it when he didn't have range on anybody. Apparently he randomly does it regardless, and then at the end of the rune phase he still does it. He
Yeah,
probably
it's
just
the
does it
end
more if you're not in range.
Bright side, I got him to like 68%, almost halfway.
Yeah.
Need to move.
Well, the healers are
marker
going
up a little
this
bit.
fight.
Move it where? Stand where you want it.
A little bit closer, because we were off the mark.
Okay, so basically, Stone Breath it deals about 23,000 damage to all enemies every second. If there is no valid targets within melee range, Kromog will continue to breathe until he finds one.
Yeah. But it looked to me like we had plenty of time to get the tanks and the healers out. We just need to make sure the DPS is prioritizing that. Alright, that's the last pull, guys, so let's make it a good...
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Half your health in one hit.
Beware.
Slam it.
Sure no one's gonna get clapped.
Oh god! So much damage on the tanks, dude!
Beware.
Did we ascertain Bloodlust?
During his
It's at
frenzy.
30%.
During Berserk.
And slide
Okay, good.
to nothing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction. Gak. Doom. Agur. Beware. Beware. Bury you.
Taunting.
Beware.
Do you have 3
Beware. Beware.
Just keep the tanks up!
if you can? Taunt if you...
Landslide.
No, Wamp!
To be west.
Grasping Earth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kromog. Doom. Agor.
If we can get Lamp up, that'd be great.
Beware. Into
And dead.
nothing.
52%.
Good lord!
Yeah, I think the issue was that we don't taunt every slam lamp. We need taunt on 3 stacks because we both had like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I was looking at the counter. It looks like the mechanic is going to be after you take 3 stacks, I'll taunt, and then you can't taunt back until your stacks drop.
Alright. Alright guys, that's it for the night. Unless you guys want to go again.
No, I can't.
Well,
ready
everybody
check.
else that has to go ahead and drop right now. And anybody that wants to stay and try it out, we'll see who we got left. Regardless, you guys did great tonight. I know it was a little frustrating, but that's progression for you.
We got 11, we can do it.
Yep, we got 3 heals, 11 people. Let's go.
Get them, guys.
Thank you everyone for who did show up, and really appreciate it. You guys did great.
Got 4 healers actually.
Oh, do we?
Too many?
Yeah.
Do you want to go DPS, or can you switch, or do you need to jump on your...
They have a warlock. I feel like we could just clean up people getting hit by the resonating thing, and then obviously the time we're in the grips, the fight's pretty much game over.
Yeah, I think the big issue we were having actually was with the tank swap. Again, tanks are just failing tonight. Jeez. Sons of bitches.
Bastard.
Those little circle things that he shoots at are really hard to see.
Just gotta grab a quick drink. Right back.
Yep.
Good luck, y'all.
Thanks. I don't think we have... Oh no, her warlock's still here, never mind. I thought all our warlocks abandoned us. Let's do a rebuff. Flask up, guys, if you need to. Ready to check. Lamp, it might be better if you take him first, because I have to build up some dodging ability first to do my best mitigation.
Yep, I can start with them. Are we all ready?
Waiting on Kiro. He's getting his drink. Getting his drink on. Speaking of which. Kiron, you there yet? Damn it. You people and your need to drink.
Don't be mad because you don't have any booze.
Oh, I have booze, but it's right here. You saw my fridge.
Good for you.
L2 mini fridge, duh.
Nightmare.
Alrighty, let's do a countdown.
L to be lazy.
I thought I was pretty good at that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ogandro Andro Dukar. Beware.
We're gonna stay together as a group.
Alright, here come the reverberations. Oh, you're bad.
It tells me to taunt now. I'm taunting on.
Beware.
It's lots of raid damage.
Landslide.
Your grips.
Grasping Earth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction. Gak.
My turn.
Can you on Casada?
Beware.
Okay.
Oh my god, so much raid damage, dude. This guy's a monster.
Gonna taunt after this slam. My stack's dropped.
Alright, go. Oh, I'm down. I hate the vibrations in the beast.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. I'm down to keep going, but I absolutely have to take my dog out. She's like crying incessantly.
Well, I think I need to log off, unfortunately. I was willing to do one more, so that's what we did. But I think we kind of got this. We just need to clean it up. You know, full raid group. Next week we'll come in here, we'll one-shot everything again, and get back on them. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Back up. Next week we're going to go heroic gruel, and then one-shot everything, right?
Just girl. I feel like we could do a bit more than just girl.